that I know that can absolutely change your life within 6 months to a year. Nothing else can help you, bro. Nothing else. You don't need a team. You don't need systems. You don't need software. All you need is a computer, your skill set, and some capital. So that's my advice to you. Your boy Sway, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, I have one of my top students in the Flow Trading Academy to come with a few questions that most traders tend to struggle with at the beginning of the journey. And I'm gonna give you all of the sauce that I got. I'm gonna give you all the information that I got that I was able to mass upwards of $600,000 worth of capital, thousands of dollars in the market. So hopefully you guys can find some type of value in this video. Stay to the end because I have something valuable for you guys. Let's get straight into it. The first question is, what are some advanced books or resources that you would recommend? Well, for me, when I first started, Mark Douglas, if you guys already know who that is, the author of Trading the Zone, that was one of the foundational books that helped me like become profitable. It shows me what exactly how I should look at the market, how trading actually is. Another thing is Market Wizards was another great book. There's a few resources, of course, if you're a beginner, of course, start off with like Candlestick Bible, baby pips, different things of that nature. But shit, to be honest, what you want to do, you want to consume as much YouTube content you can actually find. And if you find this channel useful, then just consume my fucking content, to be honest. From there, you want to study as much as you can. So just to recap, Mark Douglas, Trading the Zone, and consume a lot of YouTube, especially if you're in the beginner phase of your journey. This is probably going to be the hardest phase for you because you actually learning like a whole new language. You don't know much about the market. For me, it was extremely difficult. So just consume content, read Trading the Zone, Candlestick Bible, and put in the hours, bro. The next question I have here is, how do I trade with a full-time job and not miss opportunities? Now, this question is a bit difficult to really answer because everyone's situation is a bit different, in my opinion. For me, when I first started trading, and I'm gonna get into it in later videos, when I first started trading, I quit my job and I decided to do gig work so I can have that time and the freedom to be able to trade, especially during New York session. I think that's for me was the most impactful decision that I made. So it depends on your trading style, depends on what you trade, depends on the asset classes that you trade, different things of that nature. And then you just go from there. And also, if you have to alter your trading style a little bit, then you might have to. If you're a day trader or a scalper, you might have to alter it to a swing trader, depending on if you have a good job. If you have a shit job like I had, then quit your job and go do gig work, bro. Go do Uber Eats and different things of that nature. But this is not advice, it's just me, what I did. Next question is, why do I keep making the same mistakes over and over in trading? That's something, to be honest, that's something you have to learn from yourself, right? That's something you have to do. That's where discipline comes in at. That's where understanding your strategy comes in at. That's where understanding your playbook comes in at. It's something you have to go through. I can't really teach you that. If you keep fucking up over and over the same like reasons or the same faults that keep happening, then I don't know what to tell you. That's like you keep putting your hand on the stove getting burnt and you continue to put your fucking hand on the stove. You should get burnt. So if you know you're over risking, stop over risking, bro. If you know you have FOMO, then understand why you have FOMO and then fix that and go from there. The next question is, how do I deal with my family thinking trading is gambling or fake? In my opinion, you shouldn't be talking to your family about trading. You should only be talking to other traders about trading. I mean, that only makes sense. Like, I can't talk to, when I used to be an athlete, I can't talk to basketball players about football. They wouldn't understand the lingo. They wouldn't understand what I'm talking about, right? So you should join communities and you should network and meet other like-minded traders and talk to them about your problems, because those are the only people that will truly understand where you're coming from. That's the only group of people who truly can fathom like losing $5,000 in a day, and they will understand like, damn, like I know what you're going through, right? Or they understand the journey of trading because we all kind of been through the same similar fucking background, right? The next question is, why do I feel confident in demo trading but I freeze up with real money? That is actually a good ass question. I had the same issues when I first started trading to a certain extent. I think if you understand your system, if you understand your strategy, if you back tested, if you have proven data, then there's no reason not to feel confident. There's no reason to not understand why you should take a trade. There's no reason not to be confident in your setup, right? If you know you have data and if you know all this information, then just fucking do it. Just like take the trade. Like I don't understand. The only reason you're not taking a trade is because you feel unconfident or you feel as if you don't believe in your system. If you backtest more than enough and you have more than enough proven data, trust me, you'll believe in your system and you'll feel a lot more confident. The next question is, What is something you wish someone told you before you started trading? Stop trying to get rich quick. Stop trying to make money fast. If I thought I was gonna get rich within the first year, but nah, it took me 3 years to get here, bro. Like, nah, it doesn't happen overnight. So if I can just kind of like learn the skill set and stop trying to get money, that will be the biggest tip. Stop looking to get fucking money. Like, just learn the skill. But I know that's so cliche. So let me give you more advice. Let me give you more in-depth answer to that. Something that I absolutely want to learn, or I should learn, help me before my trading journey is, that's a good ass question. Let me answer it a little bit different. Phrase it to like, what would be bad advice? The bad advice I would say is keep your job. I know, crazy as fuck. A lot of people say, oh man, keep a job because it helps you with stability during your trading, right? Bullshit. In my opinion, I think you should quit your job, go do some side hustles, use that money to funnel back into your trading business. I think that's the best way to do it. I think the last thing you should do is continue to work a job that you absolutely hate, continue to work a job that you don't really enjoy just to make ends meet and not take trading seriously. So I say quit your job, go all in, do gig work, Amazon, Uber, fucking Lyft, Grubhub, whatever you can do to make some side income so you can put all of your attention on trading, because this is the only skill set that I know that can absolutely change your life within 6 months to a year. Nothing else can help you, bro. Nothing else. You don't need a team, you don't need systems, you don't need software. All you need is a computer, your skill set, and some capital. So that's my advice to you. So the next question is it better to follow one mentor or learn from many? That's a really good question. To find the mentor that you resonate with the most, you will have to go through a few. So it might be 3-4 mentors, and then you find that one mentor that like absolutely changed everything for you, his thought process, the way that he trades, the risk management, everything, right? It all varies. Now I would say stick with one, the first one that you meet, because what I did was I kind of Frankenstein my strategy, right? I kind of took multiple information from different mentors and put it into one, and then use that for my strategy. So I think it depends on how you kind of go about trading, right? If you are a guy who just sticks with one, then that works as well. But if you're a guy who has many mentors, only cons having multiple mentors is you'll be learning different strategies that will be contradicting to what you're doing. So it just depends. I say stick with one, the one that you find. Fuck everybody else, fuck all the other information, just go with that direct mentor, and then you should be good. And the next question I have here is, how long did it take you to make your first 10K in trading? It took me roughly 2 years because I was money hungry. Right, to answer that question, I was super money hungry. I was just trying to make money, and I was just blowing accounts. I was super aggressive, super money hungry, and I just kept fucking losing until I learned that trading is a game of patience. Trading is a game of treating it like a business. Trading is a game of understanding your edge, right? And then when I understood that and I took a step back from trying to make money, that's when I made money. If that makes sense, when I stopped trying to make money is when I make. So it took me 2 years to make my first 10K. I was funded, like I told you, I was funded 600K with TFT before the whole MT4 thing happened, and I was making 8-10% a month. So it took me 2 years to get to 10K. Just answer your question. Next question is, how do you filter through BS online and find the real info? That just come with time, bro. Like a lot of traders, you can hear the bullshit through the screen. Like that, you could tell some of them are authentic or they're not real. Of course, you want to have some type of proof. Of course, they want to have some type of track record of their trading strategy, some type of payout, something, right? You want to see real results from their trading resume. But then again, there's so much bullshit in the industry. I can't even tell you, to be honest, man. I don't even know. The research, you want to reach out to other traders that's in their Discord or in their, so another thing you want to do is reach out to the traders that's in their Discord or in their course, and then ask about that individual. Another thing you can do is like, are they live trading? Are they showing P&L? Are they showing live accounts? Are they trading with live accounts? Different things of that nature. When they live trade, are they screens blurred off? Like if it's not showing the account number, why aren't they showing the account number? It's a lot of telltale signs. Are they showing withdrawals? Are they Are they at a reputable broker? Different things of that nature, right? You just want to kind of do your due diligence and find the real, like, shuffle through the bullshit and find the real information in the market. All right, the next question is, how do I know when a trade is worth taking or I should stay out? Bro, you should backtest and understand your strategy. You should backtest and understand your system. You should backtest and know when not to get in and different things of that nature. So how I trade is, I have a very systematic approach. So it's, if I see X, if I see Y, I do Z. And trading should be super systematic. If you don't have a very systematic approach when it comes to trading, and it fluctuates, or it's different confluences, if you're looking for so many different things when you're looking to enter a trade, then that system isn't a greater system, right? I think a system should be, if this happens and I do this, because the thing you want to do is take all guessing out of trading and just be able to trade, and you show up to the market and you know exactly what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is if this happens, then I guess I should do this, right? And then that keeps a lot of trade from being profitable in the long run. The last question I have here is there a good rule of thumb for a stop loss? I mean, bro, it comes back down to your fucking system, right? Do you know your system? Well, for me, I like to put my stop loss right above a higher low or a lower high, depending on where I'm in the market. But you definitely want to put your stop loss outside of a fluctuation, or you want to put your stop loss outside the middle of the move, right? You want to put at the highs or the lows. You want to put at the highs or the lows in the market, right? So you want to have it outside of where price action can come and tap it and then go into the opposite direction. And that is it for all the questions, guys. Those are some very in-depth questions. I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed the video. Guys, also click down the link below. I have a little cheat sheet for you guys, how I was able to take $500 to $10,000 in a simple strategy. So if you click the link down below in the description, you guys go grab that. I think that will be extremely helpful for you, especially on your journey. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, for more. I'll be posting a lot more on this channel, so stay tuned.